Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Rodan. And today, I figured I would do another video for Frozen 2. Yes, you heard me right again, I know. I've done this for quite a few times already. But I guess, to be more specific, I want to talk about the water effect of this movie. And when it comes to many people who animate water, a lot of them seem to state that animating water is, well, in other words, it's really tough to do. While Frozen 2 may not have won the Oscars of anything really, but at least you can appreciate the fact there was lots of sheer effort on the water effects itself. So when it comes to technical challenges, most obvious is the thing is that the water handles liquid environment quite well. So that's definitely a good thing there, folks. So the co-head of the film's effects animation, along with some other individual who worked on this film, has stated that while it's flattering that the audience think the film's water is so realistic, which it is, that the team simply filmed it, that is not the whole story. Part of the test for the animation feature is that every time it creates water, the look is, maybe a bit different. So they had to tweak a lot of things to make the look seem consistent. So making a certain style of the water is what sets the animation of water apart from the live action counterpart. So, of course, they went on to say that they really need to think to follow a shape, language is what they call it, and have a visual rhythm to it, a visual style that matches the word that they're supposed to be creating. So this was stated by the effects supervisor, whom credits, quite a few other works, of course. Yeah, it was brought up the fact that consider the problem solving from a creative perspective as much as a technical one. So this is something they had to make a remark on, of course, because it was quite challenging. It's easier said than done, of course, obviously. Yeah, of course they want to make it seem realistic. So, but it's something you can't just, demand it and just make it happen, of course. But anyway, this is something they have to be, look into when it comes to the situation. And it's a moment of feeling that it comes through, when you think about Elsa going through water, or or any other shot in the film that has anything that has to do with liquid, and they're trying to make sure that to tell the story with the effects of that very scene every time he has water or anything else for that matter. So they do their best to make it seem believable, of course, and yeah, this is to make it seem like it was actually there, obviously. So I can see those are some obvious efforts being done there, of course, folks. Even though this may be considered as a family movie, and I do appreciate the fact there's some actual real effort being done into this. Of course, they want to have a certain shape, of course, throughout the movie when it comes to the, between the water and ice throughout the entire film. So there's been various tests that were done in shapes, a lot more fluid or what have you. When it comes to ice, they want to make sure it looks like ice and feels like ice on screen. There's gonna be lots of subtle and natural demands on the main limit by something like a real horse, in this case a water horse. So, which of course mainly is doing to do specific details on the body and the movements or whatever to make it look like maybe there's a horse there, but make it look like it's water and whatnot. So it can be pretty challenging when you think about it. So I think that's a good thing right there. So those difference between the ice or anything else for that matter, all kind of liquids. So it's definitely you have to have a certain reflection when it comes to this kinds of stuff. When certain characters might go through specific things. So that's definitely something that's really challenging. So there's lots of rendering, of course, as they would say when it comes to technology wise. They're trying to make it seem like cool, of course. So lots of light reflection to fix its own problem, of course, and yeah, and that's the thing. So anyway, folks, I just want to make this quick little video, obviously. So I do appreciate anybody's watching, of course. And right before I end the video, folks, I'll just want to let anyone know, in case you didn't know, that I've already reviewed the first and its sequel. So I will post a link down below in the description box. So check that out if you want. So I just thought I'd let you know real quick. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah. Yes, sirree.